Okay, welcome back here. We've got continuation into the program that we've been running here with the six-story building. I've got a few things in there. We put some furniture into the building. We've got a lot of the basics just to sort of show how this and that works, right? Right now, what we're going to do is actually replace the curtain wall that we have in the front of the building. We'd like to put some doors in there. I've put one door in there already. You can sort of see right in here that there's been a door placed in there. But what we'll do is show you how that works exactly. So if we click on the one of the lines of the mullions that would be in the door or in the curtain wall system. That's just actually the edge of the curtain wall itself in this particular panel. And then we'll hit tab button until we have illuminated the door, the panel that we'd like to switch out. Now, if you were doing this from the storefront, then I've actually clicked on my left click on the mouse button to the left mouse button to select that this is what I'd like to have now. But anyways, what if this was a storefront style wall? What we've got is a glazed panel system, so it doesn't really have anything that's sometimes there's the little tack mark that will show up that says that you can sort of see in here. If I select this, there's the little tack that prevents the change from anything to happen, and to click those off and on again so you can manipulate whatever that is. It's just a simple left click of the mouse. I'm going to click that back on because I wouldn't want to necessarily change what's going on there, but we're going to go back to working with opening up this wall here to put a door in it. So once again, we'll click on the edge of the panel that we'd like to have selected. We'll hit tab. You can see that there's blue lines that get highlighted, and as they get highlighted, it will show you now we've got this one panel. So we're going to left click our mouse to select that that's the panel we have. And in this case, what we can do is go into, well, actually, what we would end up having to do is load our families in, and I've already done that. But if we right click on the panel, we'd end up finding the load families would be something that you might have previously done. If not, you can load attempt to load families, load your door systems into it for that. And then when you're doing that, actually I'll click it now, and we'll have under doors in, when you're loading up families, there's a big library of whatever you have at your fingertips. Under doors, we'll open it up, and we have a bunch of different options. Double glass, we have wall, double storefront, single glass. These are for curtain walls. It says curtain wall in it, so it's been designed to be used in a curtain wall system. We could load up whatever from here, press open, and we'll put it into our selector on the side here. So I've already done that. So what I'm going to do is go back to doing what we're doing, and that's highlight the line of the edge that we'd like to have, press tab until we have the panel highlighted with all blue, and then I'll left click on the panel. We've got that in there, and it's as simple as actually going into your menu in the properties menu, type selector menu, and we can actually put in our door, and that's now changed that into this door curtain wall style storefront door. So an automated looking door system. And this one here I'd already put in as a curtain wall double glass door system. So you can put a bunch of different types in there, and that's pretty quick and pretty simple, honestly. So if you were trying to do this anywhere else in your building, if you had built like a sort of balcony type structure out the side of one of these floors, you could certainly put some sort of a door in there. You could also use that to remove the glass panel from your curtain wall if you wanted to do that as well. We can explore that. What the heck? We'll take on a little different elevation view. We can take a look at the other side of it, and if we wanted to, say, take out a whole section of this, we can do the same sort of thing. And as I said, with the other ones, some of the other wall systems, they'll have the little pin, and that's removing as you want to change up something, that they'll allow you to remove it. This doesn't need to do it. It hasn't got the mullions in it. There's a lot more complicated wall systems that you might need to be pressing on that with. So we're going to highlight the line beside it, the edge of the wall panel that we're after, and press tab a couple times until we got it. Press our right or left mouse button until we have it in there. And we should just be able to remove this this selection. Okay, so to take out one of these panels, as we're doing, we have selected our line with just single left clicking the line that we'd like to have on the edge of the panel. Press tab until we have that panel highlighted. Left click again, and then we'll go up to our properties menu, and in there it will give you the option to have that section's empty, and that will remove that panel. It doesn't really look like that it's necessarily removed that panel, but if we'd like to see that it's removed, go into our 3D view. You can see more clearly that yes, in fact, the glazing panel is gone, which is just great, because if we were wanting to add more things into this, say if you were trying to put another entrance into there that was more like a I don't know, if you're open up the wall to put in a garage type system into the basement through that side, or who knows what, obviously there's numerous amounts of things that you might want to remove that part of the wall for, and maybe establish a different wall, in fact, in that section, and that's totally fine. It will allow you to do a lot more things with that. But I'm not really planning on doing anything with that. I might actually undo that. We'll put that panel back in, so the people inside don't get all cold. I know it's just fake, but kind of, yeah. So there's that. That's how to remove the panels. Certainly, if you had a different type of panel in there, it might work differently. Maybe I'll take a look into that for a second. So, okay, what we can do is actually on our east elevation again, same areas where we were before. We can click on this line again. We'll press the tab until it hits this square, or this rectangle of panel is highlighted, and then we'll left click that again, and we can actually change that up. And if we wanted to put some other types of wall stuff in there, or wall types in there, we could change it up. Storefront is another one of a good example. That one panel is now changed, as you can see, into a storefront type panel with actual mullions in there. It's a little bit different than what we've got, just a glazed system. These little bits, the mullions in the middle, they would have to be manipulated and removed and whatnot if you wanted to change stuff out of there, generally speaking. But that's as simple as what that gets. We can put different parts into there, different, maybe we wanted to have this brick. They won't let us do that. It's just highlighted walls over that. Yeah, okay, so it's giving me a little bit of an error there. We've got, yeah, it's acting up now, or it's refusing. So the storefront panels definitely are a little more complicated. We can try our process again. See if it lets us do it. It won't let us do it there either. I don't know. There wouldn't really be a call for doing it, replacing it generally in that exact manner. You could just, once it's removed, certainly you could just draw that back in as whatever wall, between the level and the floors. We could just give that a shot. What the heck, like if, there it put it in. That's pretty funny. But generally speaking, that's not. You wouldn't necessarily do it that way, but it worked. Maybe you have a purpose for that to be something. Maybe your whole, that one back corner. Maybe you've got something where you really want a little bit more privacy for that one back corner. Who knows if you've got maybe washrooms or something in there instead of it just being an office space or whatever. I don't know, but that is a way of doing it. You could also just draw in the walls once you've got them replaced. Just like anything else that they have in there, right? But hey, great. We've got one crazy. I'll leave that in there. It's pretty crazy looking. We'll just leave that one piece in there just to remind us we can do that for whatever reason that would ever be. All right, so there's replacing the curtain wall panels with other wall panels with other doors. We'll check out something in the next video here.